Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely Tuesday afternoon. It's also Positive Tuesday, as you know, so we'll go over today's positive inspirational quote at the end of the call. We have some great stuff going on here at Levinson and Associates this week, and that's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. We also have a niche carrier of ours, A-rated, of course, some really neat annuity alternative products, some annuities we're going to talk about, of course, life products. Paul is joining us as the featured guest presenter, so he's got some great stuff to talk about. We're going to start Paul pretty early in just about, let's see, five or 7 minutes here. He's going to run for about 35 minutes, and then as soon as he's done, we're going to show you some new resources available here at Levinson, and then we're going to share with you a little bit about our new lead program, okay, which I know everybody is excited to hear about, especially when you hear what kind of leads these are, very unique. Also, we have an amazing podcast on the Bill Levinson Experience that we're recording tomorrow morning. And here's what's so cool about this month's episode. So we have one of our agents, believe it or not, he played in the NFL for 14 years, played in a Super Bowl. In fact, he was the leading scorer for, I believe, 2 years back to back. But we're going to dive in more tomorrow morning. And now here's the neat part, and the reason why we have him on the episode. He has transitioned into 100% life insurance and annuity agent. So you're going to get to hear his story. So we're going to record tomorrow. We'll have it launched out to you all by, I would say, probably early Thursday morning is my guess, okay? But I want to hear back from all of our agents that listen to the episode, okay? Please tell me your thoughts, good, bad, and different. After all, I create these, around your input. So please let me know what you think. Okay, so fast forward, we're going to talk about today's presentation. So what's so neat about this carrier is they have a very unique product. And what's so unique about this, okay, first of all, they have a single premium option that from day one has full return of premium, okay, back to the client, plus whatever interest accrued over the 6 months or year or 5 years, whatever it is, and living benefit options as well. Okay, of course, all the latest tech with e-app and e-policy delivery and selling over the phone. So some really, really neat stuff. And what I love, this is a totally different story. Value add, okay, is our promise to you all. This isn't the typical, Banner and AIG and Assurity, Transamerica, totally different spin. And I know you all are going to walk away with some good nuggets, right? After all, that's our goal by spending an hour with Levinson, right? Today, this afternoon. So, Andrew, let's jump right in here. So a couple new things I want to just brush on real quick. Top left corner is our social media contest. We have one winner so far, and it's so easy, okay? If you're writing business with us, literally, even if you're not writing business with us, if you're an active agent, maybe you haven't started yet, great, no problem. Even if you get started this afternoon, fine, no problem. We have 4 social media platforms, okay? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Like or follow at least 2 of the 4, okay? You can share one comment, okay? Something you love about us, okay? Or maybe you hate something about us. Whatever it is, leave one comment, write one application, you get a $250 Amazon gift card. That's simple. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's $22 a month or $11 a month or $22,000 a month. You're in. Okay, an extra $250 Amazon gift card. On the top left side, those are the pages. Okay, and by the way, they always say, don't listen to what we say, just watch what we do, right? The proof is in the pudding. You should be doing the same exact thing. You should have a Facebook, a LinkedIn page, a Twitter, an Instagram account. At the very minimum, at least a Facebook and LinkedIn page. And you should be having your own little contest for prospects, friends, family, your network, right? You need to drive traffic to your pages, especially selling during COVID, because let's face it, right? The face-to-face Starbucks meeting or living room table meeting is kind of out the window, at least for now. And I don't know if it's ever going to come back like the way it was. So you have to get active on social media. It is so important. You know, Positive Tuesday quote. I've been doing this for 4 years now. Haven't missed one Tuesday, okay? Doesn't matter. Sick, healthy, in bed, you're still going to see a Positive Tuesday quote. I promise you. You should be doing the same exact thing, okay? Call it, Flashback Friday. Call it, Inspirational Wednesday. I don't really care, but it's just a way and a strategy to keep your name, brand, picture in front of your followers and friends and family members. So when the term life insurance comes up, everybody remembers, oh my God, it's that crazy guy Bill that comes out with this crazy Positive Tuesday quote every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. I'm going to call Bill, right? Look at all the work he's put into this damn Positive Tuesday quote. It's keeping your name top of mind. That's it. Positive Tuesday means nothing, okay? Just a way to keep our brand, our name, our image in front of our agents, okay? Which you should be doing the same thing. It's not rocket science here. Okay, on the bottom is our brand new lead program that we are rolling out by next week. Okay, in fact, you can get started now if you want, but we're going to have a launch webinar, I believe, in the next week to 10 days. But again, this is available now on our website. We'll also include the request form in our thank you email that everybody will receive by before midnight today. You'll have a thank you email in your inbox. If you don't have it, it's probably in your junk or spam folder. If it's not, please call us and tell us what your correct email is, because we might have your old email address. Okay, very important. After every webinar, we send these out to every participant. Okay, please keep your eyes peeled for that. Also, you're going to hear about some cool, innovative product strategies by Paul from National Western Life. That's our company of the day. And if you're already appointed with another IMO, take advantage of the lead incentive program or cash for contracting. Basically, the way it works, you transfer to Levinson, we match or most of the time beat your commission, plus you get free leads or cash with your first step. Done. It's a no-brainer. Very simple. Okay, so take advantage of that. We'll also include that in the thank you email. So going back to this new lead program, so real fast, these start at $12 a lead. The best part, a 20% guarantee. If you don't sell 20%, our vendor will replace those leads until you hit the 20% number. And there's no small print or fine print, no gray area, okay? Very simple. You don't sell 20%, they replace them until you do sell 20%. It's a win-win, no-brainer. Final expense callbacks, these are exclusive, okay, by state, $12 a lead. Live transfers, $25 a lead. We have term life leads up to $1 million. This is 11th and first, $17 a lead. They all come with a 20% guarantee. Here's another big one. Minimum order is not 50 or 40 or 100. It's 15. 15. That's nothing. Okay, with a 20% guarantee, this has never been offered before. Okay, minimum order 15, 20% guarantee, 5-day turnaround time, 5 business days. You get your leads, and again, it's per state. Okay, it's not by county or zip code or area code. If you're selling in Florida, these leads are coming all from Florida, okay? If you're licensed in 5 different non-resident states, you can pick 5 different states, okay? And by the way, with the new technology that we offer, most of our carriers offer, you can sell over the phone anyway. Most people are not up to seeing you as pretty or as hot of a guy or a woman as you are. It doesn't matter, right? They want to talk to you on the phone. Nobody wants to risk COVID. So it's fine. You can sell in any state. It doesn't matter if they're 2 miles away or 200, okay? Doesn't make a difference. Make sure you have a good website, of course, because they're going to want to know who they're talking to, and they're going to want to look at your bio and maybe a picture of you, okay? But yes, sell over the phone. Now is the time. Okay, let's jump in right into the feature presentation. We have Mr. Paul Garofoli from National Western Life. He's our VP. And again, sit back, relax, take plenty of notes, and use that question box as we go. Paul, you there?
I am there. Thank you so much for that great introduction. That is amazing, and we're going to get started right now. A couple of points of order here in terms of working and going forward. I'm going to go through things quickly. I'm going to try to demonstrate the applicability of what we have to offer. I guarantee you, if you stick with us for the next 30 minutes, you're going to discover new opportunities, new business opportunities that you can close in the next week, thanks to Levinson & Associates and their connection to National Western Life. So look for that opportunity, because we're talking about things that are unique and different than what you might normally be used to. So with no further ado, let's get into what we do. At National Western Life, we do annuities and single premium life. We do them, and here's opportunity number one, we do them on U.S. residents, culturally diverse, and foreign nationals. Most of our annuities are flexible premium with low minimum. So for people that don't have that $50,000, $100,000 with some of your white shoe carriers, now you have a way to satisfy that need. We have annuities in 401ks and defined benefit plans. I know with the Secure Act, this is a increasingly popular concept. Did you know that National Western Life has been doing that for 10 years? We have a protocol in which you can place an annuity within a 401k or defined benefit plan. Now, it is not for amateurs. If this is a market that you are in, we are the carrier of choice, in particular when you recognize our strength in lifetime income. It's a great, great pairing of good products for the decumulation phase of 401ks and defined benefit plans, the payout phases. We have a protocol to get that done. You can get that handled through our friends at Levinson. Most of our products have a bonus of some sort, 1, 2, 5, 7, and 9%. We have great lifetime income. That is our signature here at National Western Life. In many cases, in many segments, number one overall. We're going to introduce you to new 5- and 7-year products. So if you think you know National Western Life, you don't, because we're making a significant pivot in increasing our length of ability to do business with National Western Life. And then single premium life, quick, simple, and easy, the greatest annuity alternative known to man. So ultimately, National Western Life, you may be surprised to learn that we are the surprising number one in culturally diverse markets, number one in short-term accumulation, Choice Optimizer, number one in liquidity and flexibility, our ultra classic product, number one in guaranteed income early, our Impact series, and number one in simplified wealth transfer with ABRs, that's accelerated benefit riders, our lifetime return select product. And that's what Levinson is about, is giving you the best of the best. I have other products, I have other services, but in the next coming moments, we're focused on what we do best. And I want you to be thinking about that client or prospect where some of what we have to offer applies. Company at a glance, all I have to say is we're based in beautiful Austin, Texas, not Minneapolis, not Iowa, not Salt Lake City. Those are all fine places, but we are based in Austin, Texas, because we're pretty cool people. But beyond that, if you want to see our financials, the financials are strong, A-rated with AM Best, A- with Standard & Poor's. There's an emerging rating service called the Alert Score. We have one of the highest alert scores. Why that's relevant to you? It's a score and an evaluation that a lot of banks and broker-dealers use in evaluating carriers. As you probably may remember, some of the carriers that were involved in the financial meltdown of 2008 all held impeccable ratings. Well, one of the challenges is that those firms were evaluated annually. The alert system evaluates carriers quarterly, and we're proud to say that we've had, in some cases, their highest score, and certainly one of the top scores consistently quarter to quarter. Our investment portfolio is impeccable. We have a solid array of investments, all conservative, very little exposure to great risk, but we're able to be steady and consistent over time. Now, let's get into market niches. Hey, if you got a cousin in the Philippines, if you got relatives in the Caribbean, if your clients have those relatives in a different country, you just expanded your prospect base. You know, I saw that Bill went over the lead program, and that is amazing. Well, here's some leads for you, the relatives of your clients. Now, we have build up a whole program for culturally diverse and foreign nationals. Culturally diverse, people that live in the United States that would prefer to deal with a carrier in a language other than English. We do English, Spanish, Portuguese. We do Russian. We do Chinese, Mandarin, and Cantonese here at National Western Life. And that comes from our background as an international company for many years. We have pivoted slightly, and we still do international business. We just do it on the United States soil. So when those folks come from overseas, we can write, in particular, annuities for them, and that is relatively unique in this marketplace. There are carriers, and they're carried by Levinson and Associates. They're carried by them that can do foreign nationals for life insurance. Very few of those carriers, other than National Western Life, can do them for annuities. We have a protocol for that. They don't have to artificially say they're here. We're not talking about people that are not fully documented here. We're talking about people that live overseas that are here for business, here to visit relatives, here for vacation. And while they're here in the United States, we can write that business for them. So you just expanded your prospect base significantly. Now let's talk about something new from National Western Life. And this is a pivot. You know, my portfolio traditionally has been longer term, tricked out, lots of razzle dazzle in it. And we still have some of that in our portfolio, but we're making a pivot to relevant consumer-driven products. To that end, just new, within the past 30 days, 5- and 7-year accumulation products. What these are, ladies and gentlemen, have you had any of your customers complain about the interest rates that they're earning on their safe money accounts, CDs, money markets, bond funds, maybe even MIGAs? Are you a multi-year guaranteed annuity seller? Because it's, quite frankly, easy pickings, low-hanging fruit. Well, I counter, how about a 5- and 7-year product that should beat the typical CD and should compete favorably on the typical 5-year MIGA? You know, the gold standard now for a 5-year MIGA is in and around 3, maybe 2.75. Well, these products should consistently do much better than that, and I hope you'll learn why in the next coming moments. 5- and 7-year walkaway products. But it's more than that. This product set, we call it the Choice Optimizer, is an e-app and e-delivery only. We do not accept a paper app. This is the new wave and quite consistent with adapting your practice to the current circumstances that we're facing. E-app and e-delivery, you don't have to worry about that delivery receipt because it'll be documented electronically. Single premium only. Now, this is a little bit of a departure because many of our products can take deposits as low as $2,000. This is $25,000 minimum. The product set, ladies and gentlemen, are built around accumulation. To that end, we have high band and low band rate offerings. 100,000 plus gets our best offering. There is no income rider. We have, what we want to do is establish best in breed. This is short-term accumulation, really good. We have a great income product that you'll see in just a few moments. No income rider. It's focused on accumulation, but we have all the settlement options. So if after the 5- or 7-year period, your clients want to trigger income, they can annuitize for life, annuitize for 5 years, do interest-only withdrawal. So you have that option. But one of the appeals of a shorter duration type of product is in 5 years, you can pivot perhaps to another product, maybe focused on accumulation, maybe focused on a product with income, or maybe go back into the market. Maybe MIGAs and CD rates will be much more attractive than they are today. Penalty-free withdrawals are 5%. Again, we're focused on the accumulation. Everything built in this product, all the features are built so that we can devote the resources to generating accumulation for your client. We do offer a medical stay waiver of 100%, not quite as liberal as a nursing home rider. Medical stay requires confinement, but still 100% is available. It is designed for level renewals. If you're a student of fixed index annuity design, the spread is level. Therefore, the renewals should be very consistent. We're offering 8 allocation strategies, 7 of which are indexed, all of which are based on the S&P 500. And then in terms of expanding your market, it's issuable up to age 85. And there are a couple things here in terms of getting a sense of the product design, 5 to 7 years. We talk about that. The product specs are there. What I want to call your attention to in the product specs is in the upper right-hand corner of the product specs. We do on this product non-qualified stretch options, non-spousal, non-qualified stretch options. That's something that had been asked for consistently from National Western Life. Now you have it built in to a shorter duration product. Ultimately, what we're trying to offer, again, accumulation focus. Give us a shot. Look at the illustration. Reasonable expectations can be set. The strategies are pretty simple. They're all S&P 500 based. So you don't have to figure out this magical mix of a customized index that's specifically designed to kind of look good on the back test, but who knows what it's going to do going forward. S&P 500 based, and each of the strategies has only one moving part. It's either a participation rate, a cap rate, or a trigger rate. Par cap trigger is what we have to offer. 1 year point to point with the cap, 1 year point to point with the participation rate. A performance trigger simply is if the index does just a fraction of a percent, you get the full trigger rate. Very competitive with the MIGA. 1 year monthly point to point with the cap, 1 year monthly average with the participation rate, and then 2 low volatility strategies with participation rates and no cap. So there are several uncapped strategies in this program. I encourage you to get a quote from Andrew and Bill and the team at Levinson Associates. Second product, the leading product for liquidity. It is a classic. We've had this product since early 2000, and it continues to be very popular when it is sold for the right reasons. The main reason is liquidity. You know, the main objective in annuities, ladies and gentlemen, and this is now another opportunity to expand your practice, a callback maybe to those clients that did not buy because they were concerned about accessibility to their funds. This product is the most liquid annuity in the marketplace. Why is it important? You know why. Fixed rates are low. People want to preserve their options. Most financial products do one thing. They don't do a lot of things. And that liquidity objection is the most common you'll find. Now, what we offer here is actually fairly attractive indexing in the first year. Great annual cap, great vol control, index fixed rate is strong, but the product, again, is built on liquidity. The renewal rates will be lower in this product. So if you want level renewals, that's the choice optimizer. If you want some sizzle on the front end, have those enhanced rates and then have them fall back to the mean, that's what the Ultra Classic does. And to our defense, we illustrate our renewal rates, our projected renewal rates in all the products that we illustrate. So we're not going to do pie in the sky and go, man, things aren't going to change. That's what the other carriers do. And they know things are going to change. And you know things are going to change. So why not illustrate it? We illustrate the projected renewal rates in this program. And we just ask you to do that. Now, with that, the strategies can be pretty strong. And even with projecting the actual renewal participation rates, you see in one of our featured strategies here, an S&P 500 based low volatility strategy, average growth of 4.62%. So there is some accumulation potential in this ultra classic product. The additional benefits, that's where this product really works and is incredibly adaptable to your client's circumstances. Product has cumulative withdrawals, a 60% policy loan, medical stay waiver, terminal illness, accidental death, and early annuitization. So the cumulative withdrawal, very unique. I don't think any product on the marketplace has this like we have it. Maybe a SILAC product, I think, may have something like this. But the cumulative withdrawal, we understand that people have a 10% penalty-free withdrawal, but if you use it or don't use it, you lose it. It's gone. Well, here you can accumulate that withdrawal privilege. 10% becomes 20, 20 becomes 30, 30 becomes 40, all the way up to 50% of the accumulation value. And so your clients will build up a bucket of liquidity to redeploy over time. And what's nice about it is this pool of funds is easily transferable, easily redeployable if other opportunities come to you or your client. The accidental death benefit is a classic double indemnity, $100,000 deposit, grows to $115,000, client dies from an accident. Their beneficiaries will get the account value, $115,000, and in essence get a return of premium too for the accidental death. It's a great alternative way to deliver some type of life coverage, albeit accidental death. The early annuitization, this product is a 13-year product. It's not available in all those states. If you really like this product and you're in a state where it's not offered, the solution is simple. Move to a place where you can get it. But if you don't want to do that, we have other great products as well, as do Levinson and Associates and their portfolio products. But the early annuitization, it neutralizes the concern about the surrender period, because not only do you have the cumulative withdrawal, but you also have an early annuitization. Now, Levinson is based in Florida. Florida's annuitization rules are very liberal, but you don't see this type of annuitization outside of the state of Florida. After 5 years, you can annuitize for as little as 5 years. Effectively, you can make a 13-year product, in essence, a 5-year product because you're taking money out, or if you want to be completely liquid, fully out after 10 years. It's a great option to have. This demonstrates how this works. $100,000 deposit, potential growth over 5 years, then taking out payments out over 5 years for the client's benefit. They can dollar cost average back into the market, back into other products. Some people use this to pay into life products. There's all kinds of options that you have available. Can you annuitize for longer? Sure. But the appeal here is the ability to get all the protections of an annuity with the flexibility and liquidity that you see demonstrated here. So ultimately, on the Ultra Classic, our second leading product solution for liquidity, it answers all the what-if questions: cumulative withdrawals, policy loans, medical stay waiver, terminal illness and death benefit, accidental death, early annuitization. You can add an income rider and penalty-free RMDs. Effectively, it's the anti-annuity, because you are not tying up money, you're actually liberating it, in contrast to other carriers and other products. And you can add an income rider too, but we have a product specifically built around income. And what I love about some of the comparison services, the analysis that Levinson and Associates does for you when you have a prospect and request a quote, getting the best of the best. We are the #1 solve in many circumstances for lifetime income. And we do that by our Impact series. Premium bonuses, the upside potential, yes, but the guaranteed income is the focus here. And it is flexible premium as well. One of the things that bothers me about our business is that we all recognize that a majority, or maybe half, whatever your mix is, a good portion of the funds for your products and services come from qualified accounts. So when that money is placed in an annuity, and that annuity is not flexible premium, Well, if it's an IRA, if it's any of these qualified accounts, the client has the ability or should have the ability to put more money into the account. You sell them a great annuity that's single premium only, they go, man, that was so good. I'm glad you did that. I have another contribution this year. Oh, let me sell you another product. That's crazy. So what you can do here is put more money in over time. Premium bonuses, these are real premium bonuses. They're on the account value side, 5% and 7%, depending upon the type of product that we have. The Impact 10-year walkaway product with a 7% premium bonus plus the ability to add an income rider. Impact 7-year walkaway product with a 5% premium bonus and the ability to add income riders. And this is what the central selling proposition is, ladies and gentlemen, is the optional withdrawal benefit rider, income rider that you can add. Why are we so good at it? Well, our roll-up rate, our growth rate is a 5% compounded rate. Yes, I know there are some carriers that have seemingly better rates. You have to look at the totality. You have to have a holistic approach to income because not only is it the roll-up rate, 5% is very strong, compounded, but it's the rate of withdrawal, it's the bonuses, it's those kinds of things. Our main rider is the income outlook rider. It comes with the fee of 1%, but understand this. If the client does not earn any money, any traditional interest in their accumulation account, the fee is waived. No gain, no pain. No gain, no charge. And this is so critical because we used to be able to sell fixed index annuities as principal protecting, growth protecting items. You could only go forward. Now with fee-based income riders, and I think they're a valuable addition to our offerings, that's not necessarily the case. You could go backwards if there's a fee. So here, with this version of the rider, no gain, no pain, no interest gain, no rider charge. So that protects principal and it protects potential gain over time, net of the rider charge. And there is an income doubler as well. Remember that second component to why income riders work. It's not only the roll-up rate, it's the roll-out rate, the rate of withdrawal. And with the income outlook rider, the rates of withdrawal are very attractive, some of the highest in the business. So it's that combination of bonus on the front end, competitive roll-up rate of 5%, and high rates of withdrawal lead to National Western Life being a #1 solve. If that's not enough, we have a second rider that you can add on, the Income Outlook Plus 5. What does the Plus 5 represent? It represents an additional 5% premium bonus, not an income-based bonus, not a phantom bonus, a real premium bonus that accumulates at interest, that certainly is factored into the payment base and is paid out as a vested death benefit as well. It also has the nursing home doubler there. What's the trade-off? The trade-off is it's a real money bonus, so there's a real money fee of 1.5% charged, and that charge, unlike the income outlook rider, is never waived. So for clients that are 100% set on income, maybe older, don't have a lot of options, and you want to get the biggest boost that you can, it's the Income Outlook Plus 5 that'll get that done. Very competitive rates of withdrawal on that as well, with the nursing home doubler for confinement after 2 years. So that combination of the bonuses and the income rider bonus means that by all objective means, ladies and gentlemen, we are the #1 solve in many circumstances, and this demonstrates it as well. Third-party validation from due diligence works, recent evaluation of all the great carriers, and they're really good, and they're used a basically flow rate analysis, basically who pays the most. Well, we did in this circumstance because of that combination of competitive roll-up, the best roll-out rates, withdrawal rates, plus bonuses, and plus an income rider bonus means that we're a typical number one solve in many circumstances. Then finally, the annuity alternative that Bill led with, and that is our Lifetime Return Select product. It is single premium life designed for the annuity producer, designed to look, feel, and taste like an annuity, designed to be easy to sell. Now, if you're an advisor producer that likes a double split, reverse dollar type of case construction with the table shave and using currency valuation and leveraging, this is not the product for you. This is simple. This is easy. You have people that want this product right now that you know. You have people that are dissatisfied with their safe money accounts. They're uncertain about whether to commit money to an annuity. You are involved in final expense and other more sophisticated estate planning scenarios. This product fits all those circumstances. We'll demonstrate why in a little bit. Basic proposition, ladies and gentlemen, how you like to turn 50,000 into 102,000. Here we're using a 61-year-old. Yes, this is the leveraging of life insurance. You can do it in 30 minutes or less. It's all done over the phone. It can be done virtually. And you might say, well, Paul, now you're gaming us a little bit. This is the death benefit. We know the death benefit is leveraged. We know all life insurance works that way. Well, what I counter with is that this is all real money. And not only is it payable as a guaranteed death benefit, which it is, but it's also a guaranteed benefit if the client gets sick or hurt. With this program, Lifetime Return Select, single premium life from National Western Life, somebody is guaranteed to get paid. The beneficiaries, if your client passes, your client, if they get sick or hurt and do a drawdown because of accelerated benefits, or your client, if they want to walk away because this program has full return of premium. Not only that, it's got some of the most competitive indexing options. And no, we're all a little challenged and frustrated. I've been in the business long enough to remember the heydays of indexing, 100% participation on the S&P 500, not a diluted version that we see nowadays. We can't offer that now. If you want to get the best indexing you can, you need to be in this product because the indexing terms, the monthly average strategy, annual point-to-point strategy, monthly cap strategy are extraordinarily competitive. How competitive? Take a look at this. This is what we just credited real-life customers this past April 10th. 6.71% on a monthly average with a 25% participation rate. Wow. How about this monthly cap of 3.75, crediting 27.59%. And then on an annual point-to-point with the 10% cap, 10% max out credit. Now, this is not hypothetical, theoretical, philosophical, whimsical. These are real-life rates that we credited. And for those of you that are going to ask Andrew and Bill's team about, do you have whole life? We don't. It's not 1958 anymore. And if you like it, fine. Sell it with somebody else. You can get that from Levinson and Associates. But I hope I demonstrated here the value of the index chassis as a means of delivering performance to your clients. I'm offering all the guarantees of whole life, death benefit guarantee, accelerated benefit guarantee, return of premium guarantee with the upside potential of indexing. If you know how to sell an index annuity, you know how to sell this product because the scripting, the language is the same, except you say at the end, oh, by the way, it's got a tax-free death benefit too. We offer free partial surrenders, just like an annuity. We also offer these amazing objection-proof benefits, the return of premium. It's always their money. Here's another opportunity for you. If you are somebody that, for whatever the reason, for the client scenario, certain planning scenarios, that sells return of premium annuities, do yourself a favor and stop. The key feature in those types of programs are the return of premium. And they'll tell you that. Here, you get performance, you get leveraging, you get the return of premium if that's the selling proposition that you rally around, and the commission is much higher. I think it might be twice as high as your typical return of premium annuity. So start doing that. But for the larger purpose, this is the ultimate objection buster. You can always get your money. This is simply savings-based insurance, Mr. and Mrs. Client. You control it. All we're asking you to do is change the address of your money from the bank building to the insurance company building, from Wall Street to Main Street, stable, highly rated insurance company, National Western Life. We also offer an accelerated benefit rider. Now get this, everywhere that we offer the product, and I know the impact of Levinson and Associates is nationwide. So Florida for sure, New Jersey, California, Ohio, Pennsylvania, everywhere. I mention those states specifically because those are typical harder places to get an accelerated benefit rider approved for chronic and critical illness. We have it everywhere that we offer the product. And what we do is a drawdown of the death benefit, 2% per month, 24% a year. It's based on their activities of daily living, bathing, continence, eating, dressing, toileting, and transferring. If they can't do 2 out of 6 of those, they're eligible for the benefit. The benefit's payable to them. They can get the kind of care they want, whether it is in a facility or whether it's at home, whether it's given by a medical professional or a relative. The benefit is payable to them and they deploy it the way that they want. The underwriting is simple. In many cases, the underwriting is easier than doing suitability on an annuity. It's a telephone underwriting experience. We ask them basic questions and determine their eligibility at point of sale. We'll close with this case study to give you a sense of the value of this particular product, the Lifetime Return Select Single Premium. We're going to take a look at Debbie, 64-year-old. And again, what I ask you to do, to be thinking of right now as we come to a close in the presentation, clients and prospects where this fits, or where any of the other products and opportunities fit from National Western Life. But here in the case of Debbie, 64-year-old, she's got some emergency money set aside in case she gets sick or hurt. She'd also like to leave it to her family, to her grandkids that you see here. So what can she do? Well, she can be in the CD. What's in the CD? $65,000. She can be in our policy, $65,000. What does she have after she opens her CD account? She's still got $65,000 because they're paying fractional interest on CDs today. She has with us a death benefit guaranteed of $112,626, guaranteed, has the opportunity to grow. How about accelerated benefits? What if she gets sick or hurt? Will her banker give her more benefit, more money if she gets sick or hurt? Hell, you can't even get a toaster from your banker. Here, she can spend down the money from that account, everything except $12,500. That remains in essence as a paid up life policy, a final expense type of policy. Now, to add insult to injury, even though you're earning incremental interest in a CD, you're getting taxed on it. And you have to pay taxes annually, even though you're not recognizing the money. Here, the death benefit, tax-free. The payment of accelerated benefits, tax-free as well. A better choice. And here is the money page. You'll see in a typical illustration that supports the sales scenario, female age 64, Debbie, the CD owner. You see the guarantees that you have here. The payout, $2,200 if she gets sick or hurt and has to either pay for home health care or get facility care. How long does she have to wait for that benefit after issue? 90 days. The residual death benefit, she can spend out all of the value of the policy except $12,500. That becomes a reduced paid up policy. If she gets terminally ill, she can get a liquidity event out of the policy and still retain some of the leveraging of the remaining death benefit, and then the return of premium. It's always her money over time. And then you see the benefits over time, dying too soon. And because of the index element, by the way, I showed you some dynamic rates. Historically, and we publish all of our performance rates, this product has performed in any and every 10-year period between 6 and 8%, depending upon the strategy. But you see, because of that, there is death benefit growth. There's liquidity growth because of those things. So all those things do. I'll close with this. What you do matters. Less than a year ago today, June 22nd, so I'm a couple months away from my one-year anniversary. Yours truly, Paul Garofoli, Vice President of National Accounts, had quintuple bypass. Now, I won't go into all the drama about that, but basically, when you're going into the operating theater, I had this thought. I'm going to close my eyes, and either I'm going to wake up or I'm not. But I rested easy. I had no worries because somebody like you, over the course of my life, helped me get life insurance established, gave me some advice on retirement. So if I didn't open my eyes from that event, I had no worries. All I had to worry about was just opening my eyes, which about 6 hours later I did, and here I am to tell the tale. So let's close with this. To keep this in mind, think about those folks that you can help through Levinson and Associates. Culturally diverse markets and foreign nationals, short-term accumulation, a CD alternative, liquidity and flexibility for those that like the ideas of what an annuity does but don't like the limitations. You have this ability to do that. Guaranteed income, the number one solve in many solve scenarios, our impact series. And then the annuity with the tax-free death benefit, an alternative to an annuity. It is life insurance, understand that, but easy to qualify for, benefit-driven, does everything well. And speaking of doing everything well, that turns it back to Bill Levinson and Andrew Paris, great partners from with National Western Life, ready to work with you. How do you find out more? This is what you do. You call my fellow brother in the fraternity of the Ball Brotherhood, the great Bill Levinson and his associates at 800-375-2279. You see the contact information there. I hope you have come up with some ideas, some prospects, some people that you want to get an illustration for right now. And I hope you're thinking about those people that you can approach and say, hey, I heard of a great idea that might be perfect for you. Can we talk about it? FaceTime, Skype, however you get to them. Have those discussions now. Bill,
hey,
back
to
you.
Stuff. Yeah, that was phenomenal. Great story. And I had no idea about the surgery. So that's a real life living example of stories you can share with your clients. Andrew, can we mute the line, please? Okay, real quick. So what I want to do is go over, we just had this case come in and I wanted to share it with everyone. In fact, this is what sparked us jumping on today because I wanted to share the strategy with you all. So this just came in real fast. The agent is actually on the call right now. I see his name there. So this is a female 54, a $50,000 single premium. Okay, and here's what's so neat about this product. So real fast, lifetime return select that Paul just touched on. And if you focus on, look at the left column there, look at some of these bullets, okay? Approved and issued, we got the application in on Monday. Approved the following day, agent paid the same exact week the policy was mailed within a week. In and out, done. This was 4 policies at $50,000 each. Okay, so it was 4 checks totaling $200,000. And look at let's say we fast forward to the illustration. Right side, look at those current assumption cash value dollars, guaranteed death benefit on the left side, okay, plus the living benefits, full liquidity day one in case your client has any concerns at all. They can cash out plus get whatever interest accrued, okay? And of course, the living benefits, which I said 3 times. So this is lots and lots of when the commissions are great, okay? It's literally in and out, very simple to get issued. And again, what we'll do, what I would say, let's watch for the thank you email. We'll include everything to get started, including brochures in there. And then what I want to do now is Andrew's going to talk about some of the tech and tools available to start to get the word out, what's available to you all, and then we'll have our question of the day in about 5 minutes here. Andrew, you there?
Yep, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. I just want to show you guys, again, Bill said we're going to send everything out, but also if you want to just log into levinsonandassociates.com, you can actually go in there now, and all of these materials are ready for you to download. So as soon as you hang up the phone, you can go to our website, go to marketing, click on product info and brochures, and we have all the spec sheets, brochures, agent guides, everything you need about specifically this lifetime return select product that we just showed you that has the single premium with full liquidity and great index return. So it is ready and available for you on our website right now. Also, real quick, I just want to go over annuity experience. You know, Paul did a great job going over the National Western annuity portfolio, and there's a lot of moving parts, right? A lot of cap rates and interest rate bonuses and all these different things that he's talking about. So you need to be up to speed on everything that we have for annuities. So if you go to Annuity Experience, it's right through the Levinson website. We have everything to do with everything you need: suitability, training, marketing materials, quoting engines, you know, rate calculators, everything you need from every one of our carriers, including National Western. You can reach out to Josh Hoffman, who's our VP of Annuities, or Ashley in our annuity sales desk, and they'd be happy to help you with all things National Western life annuities. Also, real quick, I just want to mention our Annuity Rate Watch. This is the rate calculation tool that you have access to 100% complimentary if you're a Levinson agent, including getting rates from National Western and all of our top annuity carriers. This simplifies the process. Just like you go on our website to get a 10-year term quote or a final expense quote, well, now you have everything at your fingertips and you can look at all the different annuity rates in real time. It just simplifies your life, and this is the new way of doing things. So you definitely want to be accessing this tool 100% complimentary on the Agent Experience website through the Levinson platform. I'm going to get it back to Bill for some trainings and our Positive Tuesday and our giveaway. Bill, you there?
Yep, good stuff, Andrew. Thank you. Okay, we're done in 2 minutes. I know we're running a little late, but hopefully you are the winner of today's incentive and question of the day. Hopefully you were paying attention. Real fast, what you're looking at now is our future trainings. So the bottom section in blue, that's our weekly training webinar series that you should be on every week, right, to learn and pivot and make sure you're leveraging the hottest strategies and platforms and products. Okay, so coming up this Thursday, we have a doubleheader this week again. We're going over the top life and LTC hybrid product combo. That's going to be Thursday, 3 p.m. We have our VP on with us. That's going to be another big one. They made some changes for this year, so stay tuned on the 22nd. And then on May 4th, we're going over the top indexed annuities in the country right now, bar none. That's at 3 p.m. on the 4th. And then, of course, that same week, how to leverage our social media platforms and online marketing. Okay, we're going to give you some great ideas to use on Facebook and LinkedIn and all social media platforms. That's going to be another big one. We have our social media guru that's going to be hosting that. It's a third-party company. Okay, so fast forward, the favorite part of today's presentation is our question of the day, our last slide. So on the right side is our Positive Tuesday quote. Today happens to be Tuesday. Those who only focus on the sale only earn a commission. For those few focused on building relationships earn a fortune. Boy, is that so true, right? It's all about, you know, sharing stories, personal stories, real stories like Paul shared with us today, right? And explaining the ultimate value add by a consumer purchasing a life insurance or an annuity, right? And protecting themselves and their family, right? It's a no-brainer. So anyway, you have to get the message out there, build relationships, and build referral streams. We know how that works, right? The money comes second. Helping these families always has to come first and foremost, most important. Left side is our mission statement and our question of the day right at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a 3-part question, a little tricky, so I hope you were paying attention. Okay, question is, again, 3 parts. Now, and don't email me. I always get a bunch of emails. Use the question box, please, so we can track everything, and we're going to tell you the winner right now. We'll announce your name. Hopefully it's you. So the 3-part question, we're having our social media contest, okay? So 3 parts. The first part of the question is, we have 4 platforms on social media. How many do you have to like? Okay. How many comments do you have to leave? And how many apps do you have to write to win the $250 Amazon gift card? Okay. Tell me, how many platforms of ours do you have to like or follow? Tell me, how many comments do you have to leave? Tell me, how many apps do you have to write? 3-part question. Andrew, do we have a winner for today?
I'm getting a ton of responses. I'm just waiting for a correct one here. We should get one any minute.
So 3-part question here, folks. How many social media platforms do you have to like or follow? How many comments do you have to leave? How many apps do you have to write to win the $250 Amazon gift card? Whoever answers first and correctly wins it. Andrew?
All right, I think we have somebody here. It is Carmen D. Carmen D. from Arizona is the first to correctly get it.
Carmen from Arizona, congratulations. The answer is 2, 1, and 1. Like 2 platforms, make 1 comment on whatever platform you like and write 1 app, and you're in. $250 plus whatever your GA commissions are. With that said, have a great positive Tuesday, a great week. Don't forget about Thursday, okay? Doubleheader this week, and we will see you later on this week. Good selling, and thank you again, everyone.